You've been staring at your debt like it owes you an apology, and now some app wants you to pay a monthly fee to tell you how to pay off your debt faster. Let that sink in for a second. You're in debt, and the solution being sold to you is more subscription spending. We're living in a golden age of financial anxiety, where the average American carries over $90,000 in total debt, and the app stores are absolutely flooded with sleek, dopamine-engineered tools promising to set you free. Names like Undebt.it, Quants, and Debt Payoff Planner have racked up millions of downloads from people who are desperate, hopeful, and let's be honest, maybe just a little too optimistic about what a pretty dashboard can do. Here's the uncomfortable truth hiding underneath all those 5-star reviews. The math these apps use has been free since roughly 1950, courtesy of a couple of strategies called the debt avalanche and the debt snowball. One prioritizes the highest interest rate, the other prioritizes the smallest balance for psychological wins, and you can model either one in about 10 minutes on a spreadsheet you don't have to pay $12 a month for. But wait, before you close the App Store entirely, let's be fair, because context matters here. These tools do offer something a raw spreadsheet doesn't: automation, gamification, and the kind of gentle behavioral nudging that can be the difference between someone who quits in week 2 and someone who actually follows through for 3 years. Think of it like a gym membership versus a YouTube workout video. The information is basically the same, but some people genuinely need the locker room, the environment, and the sunk cost of a paid subscription to show up consistently. The real question isn't whether the math works, it's whether you work, and whether paying for accountability is a feature or a crutch. The irony drips like a leaky faucet here. The people most likely to buy a debt payoff app are also the people most likely to already be subscribed to Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, and approximately 4 other things they forgot about. You might be paying $12 to $15 a month for an app telling you that your subscriptions are killing your budget, which is genuinely one of the most darkly comedic financial situations modernity has produced. Historically, the personal finance software space has always oversold transformation and under-delivered on behavior change. Mint launched in 2007, promising to revolutionize budgeting, and millions of people used it to feel organized while their credit card balances quietly grew. The lesson the market keeps relearning is that awareness without action is just expensive self-awareness. And an app can show you the hole in your boat without actually handing you a bucket. Now, to be fair and balanced like the rational adults we're pretending to be, there are real users, real human beings with real testimonials who credit these apps with paying off tens of thousands of dollars in debt. They needed the structure, the visual progress bars, and the community features to stay motivated through what is genuinely a multi-year emotional marathon. Dismissing that entirely would be as intellectually lazy as buying into the hype without skepticism. So here's the practical framework we'd actually recommend. Before you subscribe to anything, spend 2 weeks using a free version or a spreadsheet model to see if you'll actually engage with the process. If you open that spreadsheet 3 times and feel your soul leaving your body each time, then yes, maybe the $12 a month is cheaper than the alternative of doing nothing for another year. The misconception most people carry is that the app itself is the intervention, when really it's just the container, and containers only matter if you put something in them. Paying for a debt app without a genuine commitment to behavioral change is like buying a really expensive salad bowl and still ordering pizza every night. Position size, your sacrifice, not your motivation, meaning set up systems small enough that you'll actually maintain them when life gets hard, because it will get hard. $100 extra payment made consistently every month for 5 years will almost always outperform the person who throws $3,000 at debt in January and burns out by March, because the strategy wasn't sustainable. The discipline is the product, not the app. And the sooner you internalize that, the better financial decisions you'll make across every category of your life. Whether you use a fancy app, a crumpled notebook, or a voice memo to yourself every Sunday morning, what matters is that you have a system you trust and actually use. At the end of this, you should feel less sold to and more equipped, because the answer to whether these apps are worth it is genuinely personal, sitting at the intersection of your psychology, your discipline, and your honest self-assessment. Some of you will thrive with the app, Some of you will thrive without it. And the ones who fail will almost certainly be the ones who outsource their conviction to a piece of software instead of building it themselves. Be at peace with either outcome, because the real accelerator was never the app. It was the decision you made to finally take this seriously. And that decision belongs entirely to you. No subscription required. And if your financial goals include building long-term wealth through real estate investing, finding trustworthy contractors, or connecting with the right lenders to make smart moves, check out our links in the description below. We'd love to help you take that next step.